as well as Earth Spirit. So obviously the cogs is going to now be a problem with these team fights where they have to consciously maneuver.
Up top, it's that bear man, Mr. Lone Druid.
So towards the bottom lane, sitting near the river, we have Wee on his signature Invoker, moving up towards a little bit more into the jungle. Misery on that clockwork. I might have a bit of an engagement here as Z-Freak and Swindles. They go for a bit of a beating onto Wee. Hard crushes there, but there are 3 heroes from Secret. There's only going to be a cogs from Misery. It will send a Z-Freak back, but here comes Limp. Sunstrike not going to do too much to Limp, and Z-Freak crushes there onto 3. Can they finish off Misery? It's pretty low. They're going to get first blood onto the Earth Spirit first before they get the clockwork. Very nice pick here for Secret, but they might lose Pile Die. Still looking very healthy. Another crush coming out from the Swindles. The right clicks are still there from Hanskin and Limp. The 2 brothers, can they secure it? LSA misses, although Pile Die turns for a brain sap, and he will finally drop to the Lena. The Swindles, he's actually salving himself back. Now Puppy's in a weird position as Limp is going to finish up with the 2 brothers. Well, all of a sudden it ends up being a 3-kill victory. Complexity, and Secret only get out with the first blood.
I think the biggest thing, I don't think they have to be aggressive. I really don't. I think the most important thing is secure Envy some more farm, as we do see Pile Die getting dove a little bit in the jungle. Needs to not get hit by this crush. The sprint is about to wear off. Does finally get hit there in the end. A couple more right clicks. Body blocks are going to be coming in. The phase movement is already worn off. Now they're going to turn back around. Banesap a turnaround, and Swindles is going to start to fall himself. 3-man crush following it up. We do have Lena in the midst of all of it. Going to be able to take out Wheat, and now Puppy is going to be turned on as well. A couple more hits. Light Strike Ray is going to connect, and one more right click is going to do the job. Man, Complexity coming out firing right off the start. They are not at all afraid right now, and
unfortunately being melee, they can't really do too much about that. They do have the bear, but you can't really rely on that. Looks like they rotated Puppy up top as well, also having to go for a TP down bottom because we do have a bit of a jump here onto Misery. The clockwork's relatively tanky, but Pile Die isn't. Still being chased up by Swindles, crushes there. Limpy has the LSA. The Grave will keep Pile Die alive for that little bit longer, but for how much longer? He's trying to get away. 1 hit and finishes the job. Bane is down. Now Puppy's in the line of fire, and he gets taken down too. TP's coming in. We're going to try and go for a turnaround, but what can he really do? By the time he comes in, everything is just done and dusted. They've pretty much left and Complex.
They're going to have to make a switch here pretty soon. But again, it comes down a lot. I mean, we'll take a look at the net worth. Envy is still getting his farm. Oh god, they're going to get the silence off. They're thinking about going for it. Nightmare up on Limp. They are going to be able to get the cold snap. This might be the end for him. I think that he is going to end up falling here. As just a little bit too much damage coming in, and Invoker is going to be able to pick up the kill.
Drake taken off of Limp, so hopefully it does sort of band-aid the wound that's there on Secret, and it looks like they might get Z-Freak as well with Misery and Pile Die. Battery Assault doing quite a bit here. It's just completely stopping him. Now the Nightmare as well. Keep him in place and they'll finish him off quite nicely. So 2 redemption kills right off the bat here for Secret. Not quite enough to completely vicinity. He will be there, although he will run into Limp in the jungle, and EE gonna be walking towards this Lena. Oh, he just runs behind her. LSA does land. If he didn't land, I think he would have been able to get the chains, but here we go. Sunstrike as well. They will not get Limp. He's still alive. Oh, and there's no Sunstrike either. They just used it. That was such a missed opportunity. Limp has to be careful with his positioning, but they could kill Envy. Oh my goodness. That backfired completely.
I think that he might.
He
does have
a
one
rodent.
out. But he's silenced now. Chain Frost also going to come in. He's going to be able to get out of there. That was close. Yeah,
if that Chain Frost hit again, it would have definitely killed him, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, but
they missed the kill up top. That is huge. Really well played there.
Hanskin, Swindles, and Z-Freak. We'll see who comes out on top. They see Misery. They will see Wee at the end of this. And they're thinking of going in. Here we go. Crush going to go straight onto Wee. So they bypass Misery. Hookshot is dead. And he's going to keep Swindles in place. But look at the 2-man Crush setting up for the Chain Frost from Hanskin. Hanskin will die to EE in the meantime, but Z-Freak finishes his job on Wee. Will be losing his life to Misery, Puppy, and Pile Die. And Swindles, oh, he's hanging around for a little bit too long. Gets chained up by Eternal Envy. Crushes there. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a 3-for-1. And Envy keeps chasing. No, they can't finish off Swindles. He's a little bit too quick, but a 2-for-1 trade. Wee versus an Earth Spirit as well. And there's the line. So they're going to try and go for a backstab behind the middle T1. Tower will be taken by Chess. He's trying to hang around as the glyph is popped. There's hookshot's going to be. They're going to try and jump to the bear. Misery. He's by himself. Pilot will be here, but Swindles comes in with the 3-man crush. They put the Nightmare onto the bear, but it doesn't matter. They completely blow up Puppy. There's going to be no Shallow Grave in the bounces between the Chain Frost. They're going to get one more. Can they get Wee? Crushes there. He goes for the Ice Wall, and they get a 3rd kill. Complexity. They're on top of their game with the kills. It's amazing. I was honestly, a lot of people were not expecting.
I think that sometimes people would recommend just like, or not recommend, a lot of people would just blame Secret in this one for not having a good, oh god, the jump forward crush onto Swindle, realizing what was going to happen, and he's going to end up falling too much damage too quickly. My goodness gracious, that was really well played, and this is what you want to have happen. Radiance
This is
as
terrifying.
well as the Midas.
That's terrifying. 21 minutes in, and Secret...
Bottom lane,
Yeah.
they're going to kill Evendi again.
Oh,
Really...
wow.
They were...
Be moving towards the river. Looks like they're a little indecisive with their movement, so I think he might go on top, but now they want to go bottom. They have Vision of Misery, and there used to be a clockwork there. Well, he's not there to fully commit high ground just because there's so much waiting up there from Secret.
Yeah, well, and I think this, okay, Remnant's going to be forward. He doesn't have one anymore now. Oh, he's going to TP. Can they break it, though? They're going to be able to Savage Roar.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that hurt.
Going on a bit of a mission here by himself, under the cover of Shadowblade, and he's looking for... Oh, Puppy. Not Puppy, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Rip Puppy.
He wasn't able to get it off. Yep, that's... there's nothing to do about that.
It happens too quickly.
Take one for the team. Better him than Envy. I mean, look at that. 5 heroes rotated down towards that area to see if there was going to be a follow-up.
All Pilot Eye?
So a little bit of space created. If he dies, that's also going to be...
It's going to TP out. And, yep, rip.
Again, it's the...
And he won't fully commit, and Misery just pops the cogs, meatball out as well. Not going to do too much to Complexity as they were sufficiently far back. And here we go. Bear's going to start wailing on the tower, and Limp didn't even get the hit onto the racks, unfortunately, so no Deso debuff. They get Misery. Oh my goodness, he died so quickly. You know, he's got just middle of him, and he just melted. They're going to get Chain Frost off Puppy, and we go to bed. Look at the rest of being taken. What free hand, but unfortunately he can't do that. Everyone on Complexity, they get what they wanted. The range act healing because there was no creep wave. Obvious team fight. He jumped right on top of Limp and was hoping to get the clutch crits on the entire team, but he just melted.
He's gonna go down. Oh goodness. It's gonna be waiting for anything at all as the tier 3 tower up top is gonna start to go down, and they're not putting his best position. He's gonna end up getting caught out. A lot of damage coming out from the Sleight of Fist, but it's not gonna be enough as Envy is going to be off to the side trying to go for another one, but Pylai is getting chased and the bear is on top of him. Puppy is now gonna get turned on as well. Limp is gonna be able to Shadow Blade away, and there's gonna be the Yule Scepter lift on up into Ice Wall. Can they find a kill here on his bear? It looks like they're gonna be able to as he finally does go down. But still, they ended up losing one, and that was a buyback, I believe.
Little opportunity for Secret to make anything happen. We'll see if... Oh, not Misery. Misery will be very miserable very shortly. They may spot him with the bear. They do see him. He's going to be bent with Radiance. And Crush from Spindles. Oh, they popped the Blade Mail. Didn't pop the Crush. He's hanging on to it. Looks like Misery
nice
should be
play
dropping.
there.
Oh,
That was really good play.
Yeah, that was...
The reinitiation, he's going to get caught out. There's going to be the BKB turnaround, and he is going to end up falling. Sunstrike gems on the ground. Puppy is going to fall. They can kill off Limp, though, but it came at the cost of 3 heroes. Aegis expires off the back of it. Envy now going to get jumped on. Can they have a way to custom him down? Oh, he's going to go down. And now you're looking at a situation with 4 dead and buybacks on only the Ember Spirit. Invoker is still alive as well, but he's going to be right off to the other side. There's the buyback for him. Hits onto 2. He ends up getting silenced up. They need to be careful here to keep some type of damage on the Fae, but I don't know if they're going to be able to. Catches the Crutch a second time through. Another stun, and that's a dieback. This might be it. GG ends up getting called, and Complexity take it really, really executedly, just exceptionally executed.
Oh my goodness. What a dominating game from Complexity for game 1 of this series. We've got one more game after this. Obviously, if Complexity can 2-0, they are in the best position of their lives, whereas for Secret, their lives are in the balance of a couple of other teams.